They took your money. They took our money. They took our crypto. They took our stock. That's what they did, good people. So I've been waiting. For those of you that don't know, I'm Larry Jones, Stock Up with Larry Jones. Hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. And please share this video with all your friends. Share this with people you need to know so we could get this word out to stop these shenanigans. All right. So this one is going to be about crypto, but you're going to find out some things about stock. Okay. Let's get right into it. Thank you for sharing this page. We get the truth out. We make money. We don't care. All right. About politics. So I'm going to talk about politics because politics has something to do with the way that these markets sometimes, not all of the time, move. All right, let's go back. All right. And I'm going to try to play something instead of paraphrasing it. I'm going to play it, and I hope I don't get in trouble for playing it. I'll take one for the team. All right. Liberation Day tariffs was April 2nd. Remember this. April 2nd of 2025 was what? Liberation Day. That was the biggest tariff war against everybody. If you had a country and you lived on Mars, you had a tariff against you from the United States. That's what happens. And this sent the market down, right? Let's follow with me now. All right. On Liberation Day, April 2nd, the NASDAQ sold off 3.56%. Right? So on Liberation Day, the NASDAQ sold off, look at this, good people, 3.56%. I don't sleep because I've been looking. Guess what happened on Friday? The NASDAQ sold off 3.56%. You guys see that, right? So now, what am I going to? Larry, what are you doing? All right. So I want you guys to look at the NASDAQ. You could see this is back on Liberation Day. Remember that. You could see this right here. Boom. Remember this date, April 2nd, right? So we go back from April 2nd and it wind up bottoming out that Monday, all right, which was April 7th, right? So, hey Siri, what day of the week was April 7th, 2025?
It was Monday, April 7th, 2025.
All right. It was Monday, okay? We're on a Friday. So this started on a Wednesday, Liberation Day, and it bottomed out that Monday, okay? We could see that. Now, what are you saying, Larry? I'm saying that things could bottom out Monday. If not Monday, Tuesday. I think by Wednesday of next week, we'll be fine. Because here's what's happening. Boom, boom. Is it going to happen just like that, Larry? I don't know. But follow with me. Stick with me, okay? So what happened with Bitcoin? Bitcoin fell, boom, by 10%, right? Right after Liberation Day, Bitcoin fell by 10%, which is close to what it just did, right? So we could see now, if we go to Bitcoin, what? 10%. See that? Boom. From day to day, 10%. Now I'm on the daily. So Bitcoin fell about 10%. Okay. We got that. The rest of the market absolutely tanked. We got SUI that fell. Look at that. I got 41%. We have these. Look at the wick on that candle. Let me get rid of that. 41%. Look at the wick on this candle. The wick, meaning that it went down, it closed green, but look at how far down they pushed SUI. Okay, they pushed it. I'm going to get to the they in a minute. So now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play something. People are losing money because of leverage. People were over leveraging crypto. Some people are 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, 10x, 50x on crypto. Listen to how much this gentleman lost.
But I lost millions of dollars. If I made some quick calculation, I think that in terms of open positions with unrealized gains, it must have been at least $6-7 million that I lost in the past 12 hours even. So
people have lost ridiculous money. But now I'm going to play some snippets of a video, and I hope I don't get in trouble for this, right? So I'm going to give credit where credit is due. You can see the name of this, The Moon Show, right? And now I'm going to play some snippets from another video where he shows that someone made $190 million just before the crash. And if you guys don't think that people know these things, remember this. A lot of you guys didn't catch this. Now, some say Marjorie Taylor Greene, no point intended, shorted the market. She didn't. But here's one of the things she did do. Marjorie Taylor Greene bought thousands of dollars in stock right before the tariff pause sent markets soaring back up. And remember, I keep telling you guys, these are games. They tell their friends they make money, all right? The person you voted for did it, and the person you voted against did it. Always remember that. They're going to make money while we're down here fighting their silly little battles. Now, I'm going to play a video from you, and I want to give props first, and maybe he'll let this pass. It's from this Vodzilla, okay? Vodzilla, I guess that's the name. I know him from another page, but it's Vodzilla. There it is. I'm going to blow this up. I'm going to play these snippets. These are not my accusations. These are his, but I did read some things about it, but he goes through blow by blow, step by step, and he does a brilliant job of showing you how this was so planned and strategic.
How did somebody make $190 million while everyone else was losing their shirts yesterday? If you don't know, there was one of the biggest crashes we've ever seen in crypto. And someone came in 24 hours before and started placing shorts against the market. Short is just when you bet that the underlying asset is going to go down in price and you will make money on that. Now, this all started October 9th. At 1639 GMT time, they start accumulating this Bitcoin short. They initially put, and this is not chump change, guys. This isn't under your couch, pennies. This is $80 million that initially gets deposited, and they start placing shorts against Bitcoin. Okay, that's fine. Now the amount is unusual, but that itself is not the unusual part. Then we have Ethereum starts to get shorted at 349 GMT. Interesting. $30 million gets deposited into this account, immediately start placing major bets that the market is going to go down. Why is this significant? Well, because at 1457, this is only a few hours later, like 12 hours later, Trump posts on Truth Social that they are calculating a massive increase on Chinese tariffs. This is due to a rare earth mineral dispute. But the point is, nobody knew this was coming, except, of course, maybe this guy, because he's...
So now I'm going to continue to bounce back and forth because I don't want to, I'm not going to say the word. All right. So you see the timeline here. You see how this person put millions of dollars on the line just before a major event happens. Okay. And it actually gets even deeper. Just listen to this.
Shorts. Now, where I think this goes from suspicious to downright diabolical is the fact that at this point, the market dips a little bit because you have these threats of tariffs. But the person does not start closing out their shorts yet, which I think is very interesting. If you place this huge short bet and then the president tweets something like this, you would think you would close out your order. But not only do they not do that, not only do they not close out their short, they continue to place short bets against Bitcoin. In fact, this person continues to short Bitcoin all the way up till 2049.23 GMT. Why is that significant, ladies and gentlemen? It's because 2049 is the last short he places, okay? 2050 GMT. A minute later, 1 minute later, Trump announces they're considering an 100% tariff on China, which of course tanks the market. And this person makes literally $190 million in 24 hours.
And you could not buy on the brokers, including Coinbase and Robinhood, allegedly. I have to say that. And so you have to understand that this was planned. And yes, when I was reporting yesterday, I didn't say it, but I knew it. I was thinking it just like you guys were thinking it. It was controlled, right? And I saw the comments and I'm like, yep, they're right. It's controlled. But I don't like to be the guy that just cries foul every single time without taking my time to do some research. Okay, good people? So look at this. This is insane. All right. You guys see what this is, right? This is XRP. XRP literally tanked. Look at that. You see that? 40% it tanked in a flash crash. See that? I'm just going off of this chart. Now, if you pull up the regular chart, you're going to see that XRP dropped like a brick all the way down below 180. Look at that. And now it's 234. Flash crash. And you better believe someone else was buying at those prices. Doge, I believe, was 14 cents. Look at that. Doge fell below 14 cents. Dogecoin did. I feel sorry. Dogecoin millionaire, I met you before when you called me the Shiba Inu new millionaire back in 2021. I hope you sold some of your Doge because you are absolutely getting spanked. Okay, so look at Sui, guys. Sui just absolutely tanked. Look at that, minus 44%. And depending on what chart you look at, it was lower than that. Let's just look at Sui right now. Okay, let's just go from the 10th. Look at that, the spike. Look at that spike up, that fight. All right, so here we're on the 10th. So all of this is the 10th. Look at that. We're still on the 10th. Okay, all of this is the 10th. So we fall from here all the way down here, 28% on Sui. Then, the truth be told, it dipped way beneath that. Sui dipped all the way down here. Look at that. Let's see if we could bring that up a little bit. There we go. Over 42% it dipped. You see that. And then the wick, it wicked down and then it got bought back up. Why? There were people trying to buy. Like I said, people were locked and loaded, ready to buy. A lot of you couldn't because I'm just going to say that the brokers were overloaded. Okay? And here we go again. Now, just like this, just like she knew, and just like people on the Dems knew when they were in charge what was going on, one of these days, people are going to wake up and we're going to all stand together on both sides of the aisle and say, we ain't taking it no more. All right? We're not doing this no more. So now, I'm telling you guys, I'm going to stand on a rock alone and I'm going to say, I don't believe that this is over. I believe that it was a buying opportunity. I don't know for sure. Don't follow me. Do your own research. And I'm just talking about crypto right now. I'll make another video tonight about stock. I believe it was a buying opportunity on a little bit in some coins. And I believe that we could revisit these bottoms either Monday or Tuesday. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to happen. Remember, In 2020, in April 2nd, it took a couple of days, and then by that Monday, we shot back up. And Mr. Tom Lee thinks that we will bottom out on Monday, and we could. So I think the true bottom will be in Monday or Tuesday, meaning that crypto, we could have bottomed out already. But I'm afraid that this is a trap because people are going to try to leverage again, over leverage, betting that the crypto market is going to go up. So just like they were leverage shorting it, like this gentleman that made $190 million, now you're going to think you're smarter than he was because he had the inside info, and then he or she, then you're going to try to over leverage on the way up, and someone could come in and swoop and take your leverage money again. These are dangerous times to be leverage trading, and I would suggest anyone not try to leverage trade on crypto right now. It's the most dangerous thing you could do. But to buy, I think between Friday, Monday, and Tuesday, those 3 days will be buying opportunities in crypto. And I will tell you that I'm not buying meme coins yet because you may get rich buying meme coins right now, but you may get broke buying meme coins right now. So I'm looking at the big boys again. Again, Bitcoin, Ethereum. You could go into the SUI. Of course, if I knew that SUI was going to wick down that quick and that low, I would have bought a lot of it. But no one knew that this tweet was coming, and no one knew that these dastardly things were going on, like this person that knew what was happening or about to happen and made $190 million just like that. He's just one. Tell me, what do you think about this video? And tell me if you believe that by Wednesday, or should I say by Tuesday, we will be on our way back up. That's what I believe. I'm going to put it out there. And if it doesn't, then so be it. This is what I believe, and I put my money where my mouth is. I didn't sell anything. I didn't sell my Bitcoin, my Ethereum, my altcoins, or my meme coins. And some of them are red, but I'm just holding, wishing I had more dry powder for crypto. Got a ton of dry powder for stocks, but you let me know what you think. And lastly, if you really want to know about crypto, and if you got a bunch of cash, you're in a good place, because I believe that this dip will be a buying opportunity. All right. So check out Stock Up You. That's the top link below, and click that and learn all you can about crypto, because more millionaires will be made with crypto. I plan on being one of them, even now, even after this dastardly rug pull. All right, good people, we're going to be smart, and we're going to see what they did. I want you to go to your prospective cryptos, look at every crypto you have. I want you to go back to Liberation Day, which was April 2nd, all right, 2025. And I want you to see what it did from that Wednesday to that Monday. And then you make a conscious decision for yourself. My name is Larry Jones. Please continue to share my page with at least 3 to 5 people every day. That's what I'm asking for. We'll see you tonight about stocks. Live, love, laugh, and learn.